NFL draft begins 3 weeks from tomorrow, which means Mel Kiper Jr. is not chilling. He is grinding. And today we are looking at wide receivers. These are Mel's top 5 wide receivers in this year's draft, led by Ohio State's Garrett Wilson. His college teammate Chris Olave is third on Mel's list, behind Drake London from USC. And then rounding out the top 5, you have Alabama's Jamison Williams and Penn State's Jahan Dotson. And the great Mel Kiper Jr., kind enough to take some time out of his draft prep to join us this morning to talk some wide receivers. Mel, take us through your top 3 and tell us why you landed there.
Dan, it's a strong group. It really is. And it's been a wild year and a wild ride because it's kind of changed because of injuries and who was the cleanest through the process. And that was Ohio State's Garrett Wilson. The way he ran at the combine, the way he performed at Ohio State. The most explosive wide receiver in this draft is Garrett Wilson. He also has the punt return experience. He's number 7 on the big board overall. Drake London, he edges out. Drake London's at number 8. Why does Garrett Wilson edge out Drake London? Drake London had a fractured ankle October 30th against Arizona. He had 88 catches in the 8 games he played. He's that power forward. The contested catches will go his way. The smaller cornerbacks will have a tough time dealing with Drake London. He's at number 8 on the big board. It was tough to decide between the two, but I went with Wilson because I said clean through the process. London a close second at number 8 overall on the big board. And Chris Olave, I did not want to have a lot of separation between Wilson at 7 and Olave. So I have Olave at 14. He has more career catches than Garrett Wilson. He averaged right about the same as Wilson. He had more touchdowns this year. A professional in every sense of the word, ready to play immediately as a rookie. Got to like everything about Chris Olave if he goes in that 11 to 15 area, Dan.
Yeah, and again, sort of just the tip of the iceberg there with those 3. Could be a lot more than that going in the first round. People love the wide receivers in this year's draft class. Dan Orlovsky, I know you're one of those people. Looking at it through a quarterback's eyes, which one of these guys would you most love to throw the ball to?
Oh, Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson's going to be like the next Devontae Adams. Now, I'll say this, Dan. I think both Ohio State kids, both Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, are going to step right in and have Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase type of impacts. I think they're phenomenal players. But Garrett Wilson, you know, the suddenness at the line of scrimmage, the violence at the line of scrimmage, the body control that he has, the gliding through the air. You see some of these catches that we're playing on these highlights, it's everything with his hands. Like, watch how far his hands are away from his body when he's making some of these contested catches. Usually with those contested catches, receivers, you see him go up and try to body the ball. He's going out extended away from his body. I think that's my favorite part of his game. I think Olave is a fast version of Keenan Allen. I think he's the best separator in this class at the top of routes. Suddenness, the way he drops his hips. But his speed is just spectacular. And I think he's got such nuance. Both of these kids were coached by the best wide receiver coach in college football, and Brian Hartline at Ohio State. So they both know route running really well. I think this class is absolutely spectacular. And I'd say this, man. Seeing some of the receiver contracts going on in the NFL, you better draft these kids now, because to pay a veteran receiver that's really good costs you a lot. There's 9 guys in the NFL right now at wide receiver making over $20 million a year. So you better draft these young kids this year.
Future stars entering the league alongside those now highly paid current stars. Mel has 6 receivers going in the first round of his latest mock draft. That would trail the 2004 class for the most first-round wideouts in a single draft in the common draft era. The first wideout off the board that year was Larry Fitzgerald, number 3 to the Cardinals.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.